Oh, hello there. This is Natural Fitness Lifestyle. Let there be light. I think I have more light in my room, finally. But today I'm talking about, once again, natural bodybuilding. Because bodybuilding used to just be called physical culture, which is the culture of exercise and the culture of being fit. Then later on, it changed to bodybuilding. Why? Because it transitioned from just a society or tradition, part of the culture, which was exercise. Exercise was part of society. Being fit was a part of society. People, there were wars going on. People had to be fit, had to be ready. Fitness was a part of society. Fitness was in schools, junior high schools, elementary schools. And that's why it was called physical culture. So bodybuilding is really just about being fit. It's not just about having big muscles. It's about being fit in all of its characteristics, meaning your endurance, your flexibility, your strength, your well-being, your health. This is all physical culture. This is all bodybuilding. You take the word bodybuilding, it's about building your body. Somehow bodybuilding became about, building big muscles. And if you look back in Santa Monica, California, and you see the age of the Muscle Beach, Santa Monica, you see bodybuilders lifting weights and posting, but you also see them doing handstands and gymnastics. Sorry, this is as much as about. I ate some yogurt, got stuck in my throat. Not just that, almond butter got stuck in my throat. So anyway, the bodybuilding, also included a lot of hand balancing. Did you know that the Mr. America competition in the 50s required one to, I need water. I do need water. What a bad time. The water's downstairs in the kitchen. And I should have brought some up here. But anyway, so, the bodybuilding, the Mr. America competition used to require that you lift 3 lifts, press, snatch, clean, jerk, and do handstands. Yes. Did you know that when I was in junior high school in the 70s, part of the fitness test required you to do a handstand against the wall, required you to do a broad jump. Yes, a standing long jump. These were all part of the fitness test. And they weren't part of the fitness test required for bodybuilders too in competition. It wasn't just flexing. So bodybuilding is about being fit. Natural bodybuilding follows that tradition of being fit, because to bodybuild natural, you have to do a wide selection of exercises in order to be fit. Running, you can do running, stretching. It requires everything to be a natural bodybuilder. Your muscles just don't have a bunched up look. They streamlined, they look stretched out, they look slender, they have good shape to it. That's what natural bodybuilding is all about. It's not about gorging yourself over abundance of calories. No. You eat steady amount, balanced diet. And at times when there is a greater demand for nutrition, you will feel it. You will naturally feel hungrier. Then you can eat more. It only comes natural. If you do more, you can eat more. And that is where, things like today, they try to promote high intensity training. Yes, high intensity is good, but it is not everything. High intensity should not be your entire workout. It's only a section of your workout. You simply try harder at times. But just because you go in the gym and you do one hard set, you can't say you worked out. How do you expect to be fit by doing one set? I like to see the guy who's promoting this guy over here. I'm not going to name names, but I like to see anyone promoting high intensity by doing one or even two sets, how they are fit to if they can do and pass an endurance test. I doubt it by doing one or two sets of training. Fresh fruits, vegetables, and that's another thing. Fresh air. If you have the fresh air you have, the more oxygen you have in your lungs. Training in a fresh air environment is very important. That that's why many of the bodybuilders, they went out to Santa Monica, California, and they trained in Muscle Beach. There still is a Muscle Beach, both in California and in Miami, Florida. There are muscle beaches. People have able to train outside, get the fresh air from the ocean. This makes a huge difference in training. Trust me. Rather than just training inside in the gym and air conditioning, there's not really any fresh air. That's not the way to go. Fresh air is important in bodybuilding. Eating a balanced diet. I'm 62. Will be 63 next month, and I intend to continue bodybuilding. I just did 17 pull-ups. It's not a big deal, but I was a little tired this morning because I took a blood test and they took a lot of tubes of blood, but no excuse. I still did my pull-ups, 17 pull-ups. But I'm trying to get to 20 by my birthday, July 6th. My goal was to do 30, but for some reason I kept on declining. The amount of pull-ups that I did has been gradually decreasing. So now I'm just trying to do more pull-ups, more sets, and I'm trying to increase the strength of my dumbbell rows. But what I would also like to do is inverted rows, but I just don't have the equipment to do it at home. I should go to the park. There's a exercise station at the park where they have a place where I can do inverted rows, pull-ups, dips, everything. Anyway, so I would like to answer some questions for anyone out there regarding diet or training. And you do notice that I pose a lot, pose my muscles, because one of my goals is to maintain a good balanced physique, which means the development of all the muscles in proportion to each other. For example, it is stated that a classical proportion physique would have a neck, the arms, and the calves the same size in relation to each other. I'm not there yet. My neck is actually 16 and a half. My arms are only 15. My calves are even less, they're close to 15. So the only thing that's not in proportion is my neck. It seems to be bigger than everything else. Maybe because I have a big head. That would explain why my neck is big. But also the proportion of your chest and lats back to your waist. Right now, I would say my chest and back is around 44 inches. My waist is 33. My thighs are around 23. So the proportions of my physique aren't the ideal, and I have to work on them. I can do better at developing a more proportioned physique if I was working out in a gym where I would have access to more equipment to work the specific muscles like the legs, the calves, especially the calves. And so let's talk a little bit about diet. Now, I'm not telling you what to eat. You should go out and buy any supplements. I'm going to tell you what foods are richer in nutrients. Of course, you have spinach, very rich in vitamin A, and but also in a lot of antioxidants and a lot of proteins, phytoproteins that are very important for your immune system. However, spinach contains a fiber, phytic acid, which inhibits or slows down the absorption of iron in your body. Therefore, it's sometimes recommended to cook spinach a little bit, at least to soften it. And I myself like to make spinach in a juicer and strain the excess fiber from it. I know I'm losing some of the nutritional value though by straining it. But if I utilize a lot of spinach, I'm getting a high concentration of vitamin A. The grains are known to be the richest source of B vitamins, very well known to be the richest source of B vitamins, particularly thiamine. Thiamine is so important for your nervous system, for your memory. And out of all the foods, wheat is the richest source of thiamine, B vitamins. Yet many people are allergic to wheat, such as myself. Therefore, it's important to look for alternative sources of grains that you can eat. Wheat germ is something that people who are allergic to wheat may or may not. I still do not do good with wheat germ, but buckwheat is something that people who are allergic to wheat can still have. I can tolerate buckwheat, so buckwheat is a very rich source of thiamine, and it could be an alternative to people who are allergic to wheat in general, who can't have other forms of wheat, such as whole wheat. Now we're talking about nuts, other types of grains. Amaranth. Amaranth is excellent, very nutritious source of grain. Contains many of the B vitamins as well. Contains many of the tocopherols and vitamin E. So grains are very rich in vitamin E as well. Grains are one of the richest sources of vitamin E. But it's very important that you buy a grain that's cold processed, since it's not really processed so much, because you're not having all the natural nutrients and natural vitamin E, which get destroyed in a processed grain. So you want to have a grain that's made, a bread that's made not with so much a heat process. So that's very important. Fruits, citrus fruits, the melons are very rich. The richest sources of potassium and sodium are melons. Your liver needs sodium, and the melons provide, particularly the green melon, provides the richest source of sodium. Calcium, sesame seeds are very rich in calcium, not just dairy. Did you know that too much dairy could contain too much phosphorus, which could be damaging to your liver as you get older. But goat's milk, goat's cheese, goat cheese contains less phosphorus, much less phosphorus than cow milk's cheese, than cow milk or or cheese made from cow milk. So goat's milk is another consideration for people who may not tolerate cow milk or cheese made from cow milk. And we get into the other sources of food, such as the seeds. I myself can't tolerate seeds, but many seeds are very nutritious, and zinc, like sesame seeds, pumpkin seeds. Zinc is the man's vitamin. Pumpkin seeds are very good. They contain special oils and like a beta cytosterol, which is great for your prostate, are found in pumpkin seeds. Very good, very nutritious. I would like to do a live where I am working out. Here on YouTube, you have to be very careful how you work out, where you focus the camera. Well, not so much where you focus the camera, but that too. But just of your body movements, it can be misconstrued. You know, you as a person may want to show your physique, may want to show, for example, your inner thighs. But in doing so, showing your inner thighs may not be acceptable. So, I like to do like demonstrations of squats. And I don't have any equipment up here in my room. I have to get out to go to a gym. There are no gyms in this small town that I'm in, except for one across from me, which is ridiculously expensive, $70 a month, which is, they don't even have like the machines to work the particular specific parts of your body that you need to shape them. And so, safety is important. So they don't have the machines that are safe to provide a safer workout. Just, barbell, and just not even a power rack, barbell with the squat rack, and I don't know if they have safety supports, safety spotters. So, for $70, I think it's too much for me. And that's the only gym that's nearby. So I have to gradually buy more equipment so I can show you how I train. I do record my pull-ups and I post them frequently on YouTube. And anyways, there are other types of strength training techniques I like to demonstrate, like isometrics. Form of isometrics really good are with chains because your body is able to gradually put out its full strength better than typical isometrics where your body cannot put up its full strength because once you are reaching your full effort, there is a Golgi tendon that inhibits your muscles from contracting fully to prevent tearing its own muscle and tendons. So you are not able to apply your full strength when doing a conventional form of isometrics against an immovable object. Inhibits your muscles from contracting at its full strength and capability. However, if you utilize chains with many links, your strength is able to distribute among those links till it gets to the last link where you actually applying your full strength and able to apply your full strength because it does not activate that Golgi tendon, which inhibits your body from applying full effort and strength. So chain isometrics is an excellent way to do one of my favorite forms of isometrics, along with dynamic tension, where you're pitting one muscle group against the other. Excellent form. And I like to combine both forms of isometrics, dynamic tension and static isometrics. So anyway, it's hot today. It's 91 at the time. The current time it is 91 degrees. So I will get back on the live, and I hopefully would have some people here asking me questions. You have a great afternoon.